Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys. My voice is hoarse. I this is my first day back in like 8 days. Been very upset, had to take some time off. I shouldn't have took that much time. I think taking more time off for me is what stressed me out. I think that I should have just dealt with the passing of my family. Somebody passed away in my family. And I took it hard. So I've been gone for about 8 days. It feels like it's been gone. I've been gone for 10, 15 days, but I haven't. And I miss you guys. I want to start off by saying that to you. Hold on one second, guys. Hold on. Yeah, I was looking for something, but I can't even find it. So yeah, it's my first day back. Tomorrow will be a full day of me putting in the work. And everything. I got to look at these names coming down the list. But happy Friday. I haven't forgot. Life still goes on. People die all the time. It's just a part of life. I don't want to forget to say happy Friday. Happy Father's Day. I probably said Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Father's Day to all the good fathers in the world. Happy Father's Day to you. I did not forget it because I know you guys would not forget me. Running a little bit late. A lot been going on before I went live, and everything's situated right now. I have a lot of things that it was just kind of weird when these people had reached out to me that was on my mind. Just how in this black community, because a lot of the people that watch this content with Shamar and Alvo and Tommythegossip and Messy and LaShawn, those two, they entered themselves into the circus. But I'm saying even the newer people, Kay, and sometime, we talk about Clyde, not really on this channel, but he's talked about it. There's an audience for him. There's a lot of dysfunctionalness, and it all comes from um homeless, being in the street, homeless. um Somebody, I don't know who told them, gave them the idea to come up into communities like this. Black people always have hearts for one another, believe it or not. We can be tough and not be supportive in a lot of cases. However, I feel that it's been a lot of abuse being done in this community as far as people begging for money. It's to the point it's getting bad. It's getting to the point where people are starting to catch on to what's going on. They're not going for the I want to unalive myself. Nobody's going for this no more. But I always say I have to always give respect to this community. This is a very small sector. This is a very small topic of conversation that we talk about on a regular basis. Okay, the good, the bad, the ugly, about Shamar, Alvo, and all the rest. Even Alvo's new boyfriend that's putting his hands on him, which is very concerning and alarming to me. There's a lot of stuff that we really need to talk to. There's somebody that's supposed to be meeting up with us today, a special guest, and we're just gonna talk about a whole bunch of just stuff that is really sad, man. And yeah, I wasn't coming back on the note of updating you guys until a full day, which will be Monday, of the other BS. I'm talking about stuff that concerns the circle, but it's not what you think about the circle. This is, I think, more serious, and and it is really plaguing the community. If there's one thing I have not been able to stand, is a lot of people in this community who watch this content, who support people that commentate on this content, even the people like Alvo and the Shamars and the LaShawns and the Messy Doll, whoever. You support these people, and they're taking advantage of the situation to the point that you could be using that money to help somebody that really needs it. But because there's been so much games and taken advantage of, and then we see people literally getting cash apps, and another black woman will support it just for another man to disrespect you, like Alvo. Oh, good job. Like, you might as well pat him on the back. How do you pat somebody on the back for degrading somebody because this week they don't have money to pay you a Cash App or an Apple Pay? You don't know how people you can send them off after you then drag them for filth. You know what I'm saying? All through the community, and just straight disrespected them. They could get off that live and unalive themselves. You don't know what people are going through. And it's just so sad that some of this stuff is considered so comical. You know what I'm saying? And this is real life. People give their real hard-earned money to people. And you know, a lot of time I don't know what the reasons for why they give it to these entities. You know, and I'm talking about in this sector. I don't know, but we're not gonna go way far off on other sectors that do it too. We're talking about in this small sector. This sector has been swindled, and it's crazy. And I'm not gonna forget to say hi to everybody. So let me go back up. Hey, Latina. Hey, Toby. How you doing? What's good? Always here. Always here. Yeah, but I miss you guys. I really did. But I just felt like tomorrow is a fresh new day for me, and I want to get this off my chest. That is really sad. What if somebody really needed the money at this point, especially if they're a woman? She would just be messed up in the game because they've came through this community. They've made a mockery out of it, and everybody's crying wolf. Everybody's crying wolf. So the people that really need it, that are out here doing the same thing, ain't nobody doing nothing more spectacular than the other. It's good when you have self-esteem about yourself, where you think you're the number one stunner and you the only one doing it big. But honey, get over yourself, because everybody gets up and everybody puts in their work for their audience. And half of us, we have the same audience. And it's just sad, man. And then people, then I'm seeing people send me videos, and it's almost like, did you almost go all the way to the left? Like, are you really losing your faculties, or is just like a he's acting or something? He said he wanted to be an actor, so maybe that's what he's doing. He's acting. But whatever he's doing is affecting the whole community. It makes us all look bad as the whole. And it's really sad. It's really sad. Robbing somebody's grandmother, or robbing somebody's mother, or robbing somebody's father. You could be putting that food in your refrigerator for your children, or giving it to somebody that really needs it. And stop playing with these they're not kids. Stop treating them like they're kids. Because see, going forward, after this experience that I just had, I'm not giving no passes for nobody's behavior. If you're wrong, you're wrong. I don't care who you are. And if you get mad about it, that's too bad. Life goes on. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. Hey, Emma. So I pray all. Yeah, it says, thank you so much, Emma. Thank you. Thank you so much. That meant a lot. Hey, Nicole, how you doing? Mizzy Sweet Feet, it says, hey everyone, happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to anyone that just came in to the live. Make sure that you hit the live. When I say hit the like button. Do it like you do to people that swindle you out of your money or demand you as a grown. I think about all this. You're getting demand as a grown folk on hitting the like button. Like they can't see you if you don't hit the like button or the dislike button. So it's like, what is wrong with my people? Like, have you fallen on your brain and you got a brain injury or something? Something ain't right, man. It's just sad. And then they talk to you like you're trash. It's just sad, man. People be looking for love in all the wrong places, and you're not gonna get it from Alvo. You're not gonna get it from Shamar. You're not gonna get it from LaShawn. You're not gonna get it from Alvo's new boyfriend. You're not gonna get it from Messy Doll. You're not gonna get it from Tommythegossip. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get that love from yourself. You don't sit there, they don't owe you nothing. That's why I always keep saying, stop giving them your money. But if you're the ones that are still giving it to them, you might be doing it because you're sick in the head, and you're only doing it because you just want to do it because somebody else told you not to do it. You got to learn the hard way. And for those that are trying to learn the hard way, that's on you. Better you than me. Hey, Beef Tips, how you doing? Ryan the Hill, she's safe. Thanks God. Yeah, I'm safe. Y'all are so funny. Nah, I've been gone for 8 days. But like I said, somebody passed away in my family. And I was trying to be there for other family members. But honey, I think this sector drained me. I was more drained around my family than talking to y'all. Woo child. I'm glad to be back here. Ryan the Hill. I had somebody that passed away in my family, so I've been trying to support them. It took some time for them to get the funeral arrangements. Some people don't pass away on a Tuesday and get buried on a Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? I know somebody who passed away on, what was it, Friday, and got buried on Monday. But some people, everybody's finances are different. But we have somebody that's coming up. I think I seen her in the chat a second ago, but I really want her to speak her piece. That's why I said this is about the sector. Obviously, she's relevant because she does the commentary on this sector. But this sector has gotten way out of control. And I'm gonna tell you something. The people in this sector that support these clowns, that's what they are, clowns. Pretty much y'all's hearts are good. Y'all's hearts are good. Thank you, Beef Tip. Yeah, some of these comments that I'm reading are kind of late because there's a whole bunch of people in here now. Right, run them up, run the likes up, run the likes up. Y'all don't like hitting that like. When I say y'all, I'm talking about the 1%. You know what I'm saying? It's just so sad, man. Then I be saying, what are these people doing to these black folks for them to come over to their chat or video and demand you to hit the like button? They even talk to you like y'all don't know how to even do math. Like, oh, there's 50 likes. There's 150 people in here. So what you trying to say? There's 100 people that don't like me. Like they're trying to do math with you. Like you guys can't count. So let me count for you. You better get them likes. I'd be like, ooh, child. It's sad, man. And people be flourishing in on those channels like that. And they just straight disrespecting you. It says, Miss Davis, I'm so glad that you're back. I was so worried about you. Thank you, Paris Evan. Let me read. I'm so very sorry for your loss. Thank you so much, Toby Warner. I'm glad to see you back, Miss Davis. Sorry for your loss. Thank you so much. Now I'm gonna give you the link, sis. I didn't forget about you. I just was running a little bit late. Happy Father's Day to everybody. I want to say to everyone that's coming in here, and I'm just asking you respectfully, not demanding anything. We don't demand anything over here. Could you please, let's run them likes up. Let's run them up. That's all I'm asking you to do before we start this stuff that we're about to discuss. I'm going to have somebody come up in a minute, and I'm going to give them the link. And please be respectful. That's all I'm asking everyone, to be very respectful. This was a planned live as in maybe 2 hours before. I was saying I'm going live and y'all seen it. I apologize. I usually will set up a live like in the morning time and y'all will know what time I'm going live. But I really wasn't even planning on going live because, I just was still kind of, my head's like in a different space. But I said to myself, even when somebody passes away and everything, this keeps my mind going in a good way. and it keeps it off of all the pain and just things that happen in life, even if you haven't lost anybody. This is the way I'm able to escape. So that's why I said tomorrow, honey. We back on and popping. We back on and popping. I hope y'all are ready for me. So make sure your notifications on with the option all. Yep, I'm still saying that. I sure am. Thank you so much, Toby. I tried to tell my Black people fathers happy Father's Day and ruined it. That's sad. It's in year 3. Wow. SL sis, it says understand where you are. I'm still going through the worst, losing my mother. My prayers and condolence to you and your whole family. Thank you so much. Love you, sis. I love you too, Latina. Ain't nothing like losing your mother. I'm telling you that right now. Ain't nothing like losing your mother. But make sure y'all got to make sure y'all hit the likes up. I know y'all like to still come in here and watch my content. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing too. A lot of times when you don't get your notifications, it could be you're not hitting the like button. You're not in here hitting the like button. So you don't know what's going on. You're just sitting here listening to me and you're just forgetting about hitting the like button. And it's free. I'm probably the only channel holder on here beside the young lady Blasted. Shout out to Blasted that's about to come up here and tell you her situation and how people treated her when she asked for help. Okay, but there's not a lot of channel holders that that don't ask for money. They want your money. They don't really want your like. They want your money. And then some of them want your money and your like. They want to suck your whole life out of you. But hitting the like button's free. So that's what we have to learn how to start doing over here. Oh, what I just do here. Hitting the like button, I promise you, is free. I promise you. It ain't gonna break your pockets. But I'm gonna keep watching them because I'm definitely gonna. There's some things I've been sitting down at the round table by myself about, and yeah, we're gonna have to start getting them likes up, or I'm gonna maybe start ending the live. I'm gonna have little stuff that I know that you ain't gonna see nowhere else. At least until it circulates through the community, and I'm not gonna show it. And I'm just gonna start getting off my lives early. I'm not gonna sit here every single day, and it takes a lot of work and energy to sit and talk with somebody for even an hour, and you can't sit here and like the like button. Is diabolical. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna give you the link now, diabolical. Here we go. I hope diabolical, because of all this ranting I've been doing. I know people said she ain't been gone that long. I hope that diabolical has the strength to say what she has to say, and if she don't, I'm gonna be there to help her. So it don't matter. Hey, Big Red. Hey, sis. Let me see. Okay, I just sent you the link, sis. Now I'm gonna go back to my comments that I didn't speak to. Let me see. You get somebody that try to talk to every individual comment. You should never be like that with me. I try to acknowledge every comment. And right now, I had to send a link, so I don't know exactly the last person I just talked to. But I try to go up and remember that, I just talked to this person. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go back here and go up. Hey, Think Trez. Hey, baby. Alvo went live and said he broke up with his abusive man that was using him. Oh, yeah, and let me tell you another thing. Mark my words. Alvo ain't been live in like 4 days. I noticed that today when I came live. Alvo's going to all of a sudden start going live because now he was talking about, nobody's going live because there's no content, because he's not around. There's no content. You're not going live because there's no content. Alvo has to wait for somebody like myself to go live, put his name in my mouth, and then all of a sudden now he got content. That's why you ain't been going live, Alvo. I'll probably show you the post in a minute. He got some nerve. That boy's a trip. Happy Father's Day to everybody that's a father, even mothers. Hey, big girl. I don't give strangers. They don't pay, and you can't ask them for right. Scamvo is a good actor. Yeah, but Scamvo was allowed to be a good actor in a Scamvo for many of, matter of fact, from my understanding, it dates back to when he first met Shamar. Hold on, sis. Come on up. Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. So let me put this so that this is blasted up here, guys. Let me I want to fix this. I want to make it look better actually so they can see us better. Here, I think that's better right there.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
let me just read down these at first and so I can acknowledge my people real quick.
Okay.
And we can start. Can y'all hit the like button as I go down the list? And always remember, on this channel, I always acknowledge, I try to acknowledge everybody in this chat. That should be a reason right there why you hit that like button and stop playing games.
Absolutely.
Trying to tell you. Zach Lee Nicole lying as he's talking. It says, that's what I be saying. You can personally tell me I don't hit the like button. Let me see. I wouldn't want anything from this. I mean, them bums. I'm just trying to get down here as fast as possible. I'm blessed, Miss Davis. Yeah, because I got a little bit behind. I like to always acknowledge, even if I can't read every single one, I like to pin it real quick so that they know I seen them. I see you. I see you. I see you guys. Hey, Cyrus. Salute, Cyrus. Salute. And can barely put a sentence together. They always worrying about money. Right, exactly. Exactly. That's why I'm telling y'all need to stop doing that. And start it's not a no-brainer. If you go to a channel holder that tells you to keep your money in your pockets, hit the like button. Why are you sitting in the bushes or even in the chat acting like you're slow? Hit the like button, dislike button, hit something. Like, come on. Let's make it make sense. And so I listened to the demands of the creators to hit the like button and refusing to continue the show. That's what I was just saying, Thintress. And they're not gonna stop the show. I ain't never seen them one time stop the show. None of them. And they even got you thinking that their mods, if you don't hit it, it's gonna kick you out a chat. You don't know. This ain't like a big go when you go into the chat, they know who's in there. That's how slow they think this community is. Majority of us are black. But it's like we're doing black on black crime in cyberspace, like we used to do in the street, gunning each other down. It's just sad. And then you get mad when a Caucasian thinks that we're crazy and slow and ignorant, because that's how we act towards each other. It's just sad. It's just sad. It really, at the end of the day, I get to the point, it's really nothing to be mad about. Big Red Aces. Hey, player. Okay, so do you want me to start with this situation here, or do you want to explain how the community made you feel after you reached out to them? Well, I'm starting it already by talking right now. So I guess
I appreciate it though.
I guess that I am starting it actually. So let me start it first. I know that you're up here to express how hurt and embarrassed that you was that this community. When I say the community, I'm not saying everybody in the community, but I'm saying I think that if you knew the situation, you'd be more compassionate. Now, she reached out to her community for help, like you would help the knuckleheads that threaten to leave the live if you don't hit the like button, or threaten if you don't, give them this or that. They're threatening to leave the program, scheduled program. Okay. She looked out to her community. And like I've been, and this is why I was doing this live today. Because when she brought this up, I was already on my head saying I'm not gonna stop my regular, scheduled program until Monday. It's gonna be on Monday. I'm gonna be pumping out videos and all kind of stuff. But today is Sunday. I'm still trying to get over the loss and everything on my end with my peoples. But when she said that, that's what I was gonna talk about. When I seen them 2 videos that they sent me of Alvo performing like none of you guys owe Alvo no money. And if you think that you do, you have just as much low self-esteem as he does. So I was going to talk about how when you get people like the Alvos of the world and anybody else in that circle, I don't care. The ones that are not doing it now, I'm proud of them. They came a long way. But the ones that are still doing it, but even with the like system, Debo and people telling them who better like the video or you gonna do this and that and other, ain't gonna bust a grape in a fruit fight. You can't even get to these people. They're on a screen. So what you gonna cyber slap them or something? But you talking to people real foul. And these people, I'm really starting to think people got low self-esteem. I'm sorry. And then somebody comes along that I really think is sincere, needs help, can't get it, because everybody in the sector that's begging for cash apps, like Alvo, using him as an example, you can't get it because you don't trust nobody no more. The trust that you may have had, the compassion you may have had is gone because of a couple of bad apples. One bad apple spoils it for the bunch. And it's sad. It's sickening and it's sad. And a lot of times when communities like in this community, and y'all are good, I tell you, I'll pay good. But a lot of times in this community, when y'all pitch together, because that's all you're doing, you might say, all I got is $2. And this person might say, all I got is $10. People don't understand that adds up. But when you have a community and you got clowns in the community who have abused the platform, it makes it hard to help people that really need it. And that bothers me. Because collectively, we should be able to band together. I'm not trying to sit there and say every day, if somebody be like, well, listen, I need this bill paid. No, that's not what your job is to do. Be sitting up there like Alvo, oh, I need my nails done. I need my little Don Julio. That's not your job to keep up on his lifestyle. But once in a while, if you have people that's in the sector, you enjoy their content, and they need you, they need your help, you should be there for them. Because number one, whatever Blasted is asking for, she ain't asking for one person to pay it all. You could pay $1, pay 60 cents, you pay 50 cents, you pay 10 cents, you pay $10, you pay $15, you pay $3. And whoever's coming in here now, that's for the 1% is on the slow bus. I'm not asking for anything. I just feel somebody came to me in need, asked me, could I help? It's like, sister, help me. I feel bad that I have to even ask anybody, but I got to be humble right now. Because I'm not the only one that's going to miss out. But I'm going to keep telling y'all, some of it's sometimes it's a good thing, because it seems like people are starting to understand these jokers is using me. Alvo was using me. So-and-so was using me. So you're starting to get it. But the sad part is now you won't do it for nobody else because of these small, there's only a couple of handful of them that do it to you. Ran game on you, took your money, and half them don't even want to even have you in their chat no more because you're not supporting them no more. And it's not that you ain't got the money. You got on to what they was doing. You got tired of being tired and you left it alone. Simple as that. So go ahead and talk, Blasted. I'm quite sure they know where I'm getting at this point. You know,
Yes, ma'am. First and foremost, before I even start, I want to thank you for even allowing me to come up here.
anytime.
Thank you for being. Yes, ma'am. Well, I made a GoFundMe, y'all, about I want to say maybe 5 days ago, and I procrastinated so much because I was so scared because I just knew if I put it up, the bashing sessions was gonna start.
And they did.
But I looked at my kid and I'm like, okay, well, he's worth every drag, every, disrespectful comment, because I got two children. My oldest son, he's 25. He'll be graduating with his RN degree in August. So he doesn't live under my roof. I only
Right.
have my 14-year-old son.
Carmen,
Um,
congratulations. Because
thank
some
you.
people
Thank you
can't
so
say
much.
that. Yep.
Thank you. So I had to move like abruptly from my last resident, and it all happened so fast. What I had, it took care of the moving, it took care of pretty much everything, and plus I had to get people to help me. So of course they're not going to do it for free, right? I
Right.
wouldn't dare ask nobody to help me for free.
Right.
So when I got all of that, I had to move within a course of 2 days. So when I did that, I'm like, okay, well, I spent all I had and I don't have anything to get these utilities on. The only thing that's been getting me this far these past couple of days is because the landlord has kept the power and the water on so his maintenance men can come in to fix what needs to be fixed in the home.
Hmm.
Um, by it being the weekend, of course, the electricity company is closed, the water company is closed, but here come tomorrow, this stuff is going to be off. And I don't know what I'm going to do. So that's why I had to just buckle down and pray about it and post my GoFundMe and my Cash App.
Right.
Just
Right.
hoping and praying that somebody will, look at the story and be willing to help me. I know it's probably not, some people probably don't think it's as bad, but me, I have a kid who wants their kid in a house with no electricity. Come on now.
Yeah, well, that's actually in some states you can't stay in no place without that with a kid, maybe by yourself, but not with no kids in there. You know what
Right,
I'm saying?
right, right.
I'm talking about by law. I mean, I know Massachusetts is like that. I don't know how it is in the state I'm living right now, but I know by law
Hmm.
that got to be fixed in a timely fashion, or is a problem. That's a serious problem by law. Not with no kids up in there. Maybe I don't know about the adults, but when people, if somebody was report that, what I'm saying, one of your neighbors or something, she up in there with no lights with a kid up in there, man, they be all
Right,
over you. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that. Now, if it's you, that's different. But I'm just saying, you gotta be. They probably, if they wasn't calling you about you being in there by yourself without no lights, they probably wouldn't say too much about it. But when you got kids,
right.
that's a different ball game. Yeah. And people gotta
Absolutely.
understand that. They really do. Since Toby wanted, he was hiding how much he was making.
Thank you, Queen
Money
Grandma
while
Rocks.
saving. I'm trying to get down so I can see all these comments because I'm
Yes,
late.
ma'am.
It says play. I see. I don't even see Queen Grandma. How many comments do I got here? Make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button now. But I pinned her. I did pin her. I pinned also. Didn't I pin the I even pinned, I think yeah, I pinned the GoFundMe, but also let me see if I pinned your no, I didn't pin that. Let me do that. Cause sometimes people get funny too because they either like one or the other. The GoFundMe thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes people don't like messing with no go. Cash App, I don't know, it don't sound so intimidating. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
And it's easy. You just if they're gonna send you something, even if it's $2, at least they can
Yeah.
send it and then keep it moving. But as far
Right.
as like even if they're on some, don't ask me for no more, lady. At least say you
You
know
don't
what I'm
have to
saying.
worry about that. I don't
No,
do
I'm
that,
not.
y'all.
No, I'm not talking about me saying that to you, or even them.
Right, right.
It's a joke, like as in like once they give you a cash app. But I'm just saying something about that GoFundMe that people
Right,
just
right.
don't. But like at the same time, it may not have been about that. It could have just been a person being an idiot. Just
Right.
just saying, it ain't my problem. Nothing's never nobody's problem. That be the problem.
Right.
So
I would rather, if they decide to help me, I would rather them use the Cash App than the GoFundMe. The one reason that I wanted to post a GoFundMe is because I wanted people to see what was given, because I don't want no more than what I need. I don't need this to go and get my hair done. I don't need all of that. I just solely want to get my utilities on. That's it. That's all. I don't want
right.
nothing more, because I do have a job, outside of social media. It's just that all of that happened so fast that I just exhausted all of my funds. It's just
Yeah, it
me here,
happens.
you
I
know.
get it. Yeah, you don't have no man there, whatever. Sometimes it can be
You
hard.
know.
It can be hard. Sometimes you don't need one there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know.
I really appreciate you coming up here. And she
Yes,
really
ma'am.
didn't, guys, I don't know what I just did with my screen. She really did not want to come up here. And I said,
Mm-mm.
listen, you was being humble. No, I don't want to put nobody through this. And I said, no, I said, just come up here. And nothing gonna hurt. I told you today I was, hold on one second. I don't know what's going on with this thing. Hold on.
Okay. Oh Lord, she got me big on the screen. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just so nervous. I don't really do live, so please forgive me. Thank you, Ryan. I know Kyoto. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Yes, that's the main reason I didn't want to go live or X, because the judging, like my mental is not set up to deal with the
And,
judging and stuff.
and she
It's
said it
already been a
too.
rough weekend.
Yeah, you said it too. And, like I said, I wasn't trying to be mean and
Oh
put
no.
you on the spot or get you crying and emotional. I just thought that I haven't seen my people in like 8 days. It seemed like 80 days, but I haven't been on YouTube for only 8 days. That's it. But it does seem like a long time, but it's not. But it feels like it for me. But I just figured that today I was really just coming on to live to talk about this situation. I was just saying like the what if somebody really needed something and you could help them, even if you're a stranger? You wouldn't want to do it at this point. Everybody has they're burnt out from doing nice things for people. You know what I'm saying? Because of all this people abusing it. And it's sad. That's all I'm trying to say. It's just sad. Really sad. And yes, I use my platform to try to help you. And I'm gonna continue to try to help people on this platform. That's why I always say we have to make sure that when we're on here, we ain't up here cussing and carrying on. Because what if we needed it for, say, somebody got kidnapped and the person wants to come up here to make an announcement, so that if you seen that child in that state or that location, you might you might be able to help. Oh, I did see that
Right.
child. She was at this diner over there with this guy that was such and such feet. But when you dog your platform out, or you allow other people to come on and carry on your platform, you don't have a platform to do those kind of things. Yeah. I want to use my platforms for many other things than just these clowns. I call them clowns, okay? And that's just what it is,
Thank you, sincere.
you know. So you said sorry to hear about your situation. Hope everything goes well for the family. Let me see. But I just really want to put it out there because I feel like whether, something good or bad comes out of it, people still gonna know. People are still
Right.
gonna know
Right.
that, here's people that and what also compelled me to help you was the fact that, you know, I can give you I can give you a nice little lump sum of that money. You feel what I'm saying? And I put myself in that situation where I'm gonna do that for you. But I just want to let my people know, if you want to help me, help me. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
help me.
Absolutely.
That's all I'm
Mhm.
saying. But at this point, it's just it ain't like it used to be where people would support you. They'd be like, "Oh, I like her work. She's a sweet lady. And I'm gonna look out for her." And if people don't, if they're not inclined to do it no more. They're not, and it's sad. It says, at some point, when do they stop the sidewalk sissy being begging? It says, I'm sick of it. But you know what, though?
Yeah.
As much as we talk about them sissies begging, people still giving them money. Still giving them money. And they don't even need it for no serious stuff. They need it just to get their nails done, get their little Don Julio, to get Airbnbs. That's their apartments. An Airbnb for 2-3 days. I couldn't live like that. That would make me go through. I would lose my whole faculties if I had to live Airbnb to Airbnb. Because people don't always got it like that to give you. I wish you
You're right.
trying to struggle. Unfortunately. But yeah, it's just crazy. It really is. But I'm gonna definitely make sure that I look out for you. I wouldn't have you up here if I wasn't gonna help you. So just know
I
that. But
understand. Yes, ma'am.
yeah,
I
because I know
thank you.
I
Like
know you
I
need
don't
it.
even words can't even I can't even form my words enough to thank you enough,
Yeah,
because it really, really means a lot. All of this happened so quick. I wish it was another situation to where, because I'm not saying I couldn't pay it myself, but the time that it happened so quick, it's impossible for me to come up with this on my own. I just can't do it.
right. I get it, and if you could, you would do it. That's
Absolutely.
it's an awful situation. But I'm definitely, on the back end, I'm going to um send you something, and I'm gonna send it through Cash App, because I have nothing against GoFundMe. I'm just more familiar with Cash App. That's all.
Cash out. Yes, ma'am.
That's it. So I'm gonna make sure I send you something, and so because
Yes, ma'am.
sometimes people have you in their lives, and they'll be trying to get distant supporters to help you out. No, I had you come on here because I had plans to help you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And
wow.
that's what I'm gonna do. It says, I wish I could help too. Many moving around my. That's all right, Queen.
Yeah, that's fine.
It says hope.
I mean, prayers help me too, y'all.
Right. You said somebody sincere said, hope what I sent helps you, sweetie. Bless and your baby. So did you see anything on there? Do you see anything on there?
Yes, ma'am. She sent me something, and I
Okay,
thanked her. I
thank you,
don't know if she heard me or
sincere.
not.
Oh, I didn't hear you either. That's why I didn't. I'm not saying thank you. I was just you're a grown woman. I
Yes,
know
ma'am.
I know you know what you need to do. But I'm just saying I'm
Oh,
gonna
absolutely.
you know. So thank you, sincere, for doing that. Hey, Frederica.
Um, Toby, I never had Zelle. I don't even know. Is there something that I can get right quick? Because I never dealt with Zelle before.
I would help if I had it. That's okay, Nicole. It's a thought.
Absolutely.
It's a thought. Did anyone help you with the GoFundMe? Yeah, we're not gonna focus on the GoFundMe. Somebody had gave her, I think, $10 or something. We're just gonna focus on what people really, really, you know what I'm saying? Bonita, that really would feel more comfortable sending money through, which I think would be Cash App. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna just keep it on the Cash App. It's bad enough people are talking about her. You know what I'm saying? So I don't
Oh
think
yeah.
I don't think she wants to keep putting that both of them.
Mm-mm.
And it's understandable. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take that one down, and I'm gonna pin the.
I'm gonna close it out. I'm gonna close that GoFundMe out.
What I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna pin your I mean, not go for me. I'm gonna pin your Cash App. I just had printed it. What I just do? Hold on one second. But yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
take down the GoFundMe and I'm gonna put up your Cash App because that's how I'm sending your money to you. I'm gonna send it to you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna send it to you through Cash App. That's how I'm gonna send it. That's just I don't. That's
Um,
what I know more of, anyways. I'm more familiar with Cash App.
When I was going through that, I just started making things. I'm like, because I
And I
procrastinated about posting anything. I kept it for like 4 days before I even posted it, just out of
yeah.
fear.
Yeah, but I like me. I gotta unblock my card. That's why I haven't sent it to you right now. But I want to multitask because I can probably do it while I'm on here. But hold on one second. But yeah, I wanna take down the GoFundMe thing, and I'm gonna put the Cash App for you. Yes,
Thank you.
and I tell people this all the time on my channel. This I want my channel to be clean because if somebody comes to me, and that don't mean everybody come to me, but I'm just saying if they come to me and I can help them, it don't have to be about money. It could be like I told you, somebody could be missing, a missing report.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be able to help them, and there's nothing wrong with helping anybody. It's not.
Absolutely.
They
And
might
and I think that's what kind of hurt me a little too, because I've had so many people to reach out to me on the back end, and I probably can count on one hand of how many times I had to turn someone away. And just to turn them away really, really hurt me. And
Yeah.
I didn't go back to them like, okay, I helped you. Can you help? It's your turn to help me now. I don't think that's right, because I feel like you don't get your blessing doing that.
No.
And that's why I never came live or posted, well, I helped so and so. You don't get blessings like that. That's not
Yeah.
how I get my blessings.
Exactly. Like me, I've helped a lot of people too over the years, especially in the nature boy sector. Not too much in this sector, but in the nature boy sector. That I don't do nature
Hmm.
boy content. He's in jail for life, so that's the old news. But I'm just saying,
Oh, wow.
yeah, he's in jail for life. I don't know if you know who Nature Boy is, but yeah, they smoked him. Yeah, they smoked him.
Wow.
Yeah, he's never getting out. So it's an unfortunate situation. There's the Cash App right there. And listen, I normally and I feel good when I do stuff like this because I haven't done something like this on my channel, but this is what I want my channel to be about sometimes. It's not all the time. 'Cause I don't want my supporters to think that I'm asking them for money for somebody else, because they're probably like, you don't even ask for money for yourself with us. You know what I'm saying? But I want to be able to do all kind of stuff that's going to help people on this channel, and that being one of them. But like I said, like again, there's a lot of missing kids that are out here, black kids. I want to be able for a mother to say, can you, matter of fact, there's a lady right now, Lord forget my soul. I was supposed to, about a month ago, something happened to her grandbaby when it was an infant. It's all over Instagram. She reached out to me. She wanted to tell her story. Matter of fact, this week I'm gonna make sure I put her on here so she can tell her story. I have to. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
got a platform.
Hmm.
I'm gonna use it for the right thing, not just to make money off of Shamar and Alvo. No, I want something that means more than that.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
so that's
Absolutely.
all I'm saying. So oh, here
Thank
it
you,
is.
Amy. Thank you so much.
Thank you everybody that has let me replace that pin. So anyways, it's up at the top. Um I'm not good at all this. I be pinning stuff, but I be thinking, do my people see it? No, when I say pin stuff, I don't pin my cash. They know I don't play that. I don't all I ask them to do is hit the like button. But in cases like this where somebody needs money, like you need it, it's you and your child, that's different. You know what I'm saying? That's different. So that's why I'm trying to make sure I pinned it. You see it up at the top? You're in the
Yes,
video.
ma'am, I do.
Okay, I just
Hmm.
want to make sure. And it's the Cash App, so they see it up.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so they see it. But yeah, if I could do for anybody, I try to do it the best of my,
Thank you.
you know. But
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
this
I
is.
appreciate all you guys. Thank y'all so much.
And how long do you have before you have to have that? Excuse me, the
I
money.
actually need to try to have it by, and I know it's like last minute, y'all, but I've been having it posted for a couple of days just in hopes that I would have got it by now. But I really need it by tomorrow.
Thank you, Natanya. Thank you, sweetie. You're trying to have the money by tomorrow?
Yes, ma'am.
He said, women. She said, oh, wow, I'm sorry. People are talking about
Mm-hmm.
you. That's not cool. You're a great contact. She is. That's the only reason why I let you up here, because I don't I get vibes from people. And if your vibes I'm not feeling, I'm not gonna be rude to you, but I'm the one talked you into coming up here. You wouldn't come up
Oh
here.
yeah.
You was not
Oh
trying to
yeah.
come. Listen, guys, she was not trying to come up here. And I'm the one that talked her into coming up here. Because tomorrow is
No.
when I stop my I'm gonna start
Mm-hmm.
doing my commentary or whatever, but not today. It was a day where I wanted to talk about this situation anyways, eventually. And today it just was weird that I was just saying how I'm not surprised that they were doing you like that when you put your Cash App up and all that stuff. But I'm saying, but it's normal when Alvo does it. So it's like it's crazy.
Yeah, I don't even put my Cash App like birthdays or anything. I didn't even put my Cash Up when I graduated because I went back to school. I didn't do anything. I didn't put my
I
Cash
don't
Up up.
I don't
I only
see
put
I
it
don't
up if
see
I
it.
need it.
I don't see it on your channel. I have seen a couple of channel holders. They ask you to hit the like button, and then they want you to also they'll also suggest if you want to send a cash. They kind of sneak it in there. I don't even like when people sneak it in there. If people gonna either support you or not. That's why
Absolutely.
that's why I always say, if you ain't got to support me with no money. I don't need no money. YouTube pays me. I say you support me by hitting that like button. That's how you support me. That's how you support me. Don't be sitting up there. I'm not begging for money. You can't hit no like. Something ain't right with you. Now you just evil. That's all you are. You know, when you can't do that, I don't be sneaking in no. I don't sneak in. Oh, and if you want to send money, I never say. I'm not, because right where your name goes, usually that's where people might put their Cash App, so you can see it, or to go past the little like here. I have a banner. I have a banner. My Cash App's on there, but I stopped doing that. Lord knows how long ago. Where's my banner at? Act like I can't see. Here, that used to be my old banner. That's my old banner right there, guys. I don't put that up no more as my Cash App and everything. Do you ever put a Y in the chat? You don't never see that banner ticker going across the thing. You don't never see it because I don't need no Cash App from you. I don't, and I don't ask you. You don't see that, and if you say you see it, you're lying. You're in here trolling. I know you ain't gonna say it. No, I don't put it up, so I know. But there's some people, yeah, they want you to hit the like. They want you to share it. They want the whole world, honey. And they want a Cash App, Super Chat, Apple Pay, all kind of stuff. They want to break the bank, honey. Okay, Esther Davis. How you doing, sis? They trying to break the bank and get the YouTube check. I'm like, golly. Right. Sincere said, we know if you're asking, it's real. Exactly. And you ain't put a Y in the chat. You ain't never heard me bring somebody up here and say that they need some. I'm not saying I need anything. I'm talking about somebody else needs. But you ain't never seen me make any of my content alive, anything about, well, can you give so and so this money? Help me, get this to this lady because she needs this for her child. You ain't never heard me say nothing like that before. Come on. It says not Amy Little but yep. So I'm just sitting here reading these comments. She said, Sincere said, are you close to your goal? Blast it. Is she unfrozen? Blast it. Let me see. I don't know what had just happened. She's not muted. Oh, wait a minute. Blast it. I'm gonna have to drop her down and then she can come back up. I don't know if she's close to a goal, but we're gonna need to know. LOL. Tell Blast it thank you for giving my name. It's okay. You say giving her your name. Well, that's one of the reasons why I didn't think to ask for help because I scared. I admire your courage. Yeah, I just want to help her out. She reached out to me. I think she reached out to me on Friday, and I only seen it today. I'm not, but I got. What happened to you, Blasted? You were just up here a second ago. Here's the link. People are trying to ask you, are you at your goal? How much are you at your goal? I can't answer that question for you because I don't know. Oh, here she is right here. I didn't even see it. I'm sorry, I didn't even see you. I didn't even see that you came back up. So Sincere said, are you at your goal? Almost at your goal. She came back up. I just don't know what's going on with her speakers. Yeah, because people be needing to know if you're at your goal. What is her channel? It's called Blasted. I'll put the link inside of the chat. Something's going on with her connection. Yeah, something's going on with her connection. Gotta be. And stuff. Cause she keeps like freezing up or something. Well, anyways, how have y'all been? I missed y'all. And I appreciate the ones that did look out. I'ma send money if I want to buy you lunch. Oh God, here you go with this lunch, Big Red. I don't need no lunch. I'm trying to do a juice cleanse this week. I'm trying to do me a juice cleanse. Right. Yeah, I'm trying to do a juice cleanse and cleanse my body. It's not even for no weight loss. It's really just to cleanse my body out. Yo, everybody know when they need a cleanse. Everybody know when they need. Can we make sure we get them likes up to 100 at least? Let's make sure we get them likes up to 100, honey. Yeah, but we'll be at the regular scheduled program tomorrow. You know, my heart's good. You know, I can't look out for everybody. You know, I'm not rich. I'm not Santa Claus either, and I can't make things happen everywhere. But if I can try and help, and she's one of my co-workers in the sector, put a Y in the chat if you hear me say co-workers. So, you know, sometimes if a co-worker needs help, you know, I don't have no problem with trying to help them. That's just how my heart is. That's it. You all right?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I told you I was a little crybaby, so I was getting a little emotional, and I don't know if my phone just went out. I don't know what happened there. And then I had to go through the chat to try to find the link again until you dropped it.
Oh, okay. So they're asking, Sincere, I still remember who asked. Sincere said, are you at some of your goal?
Let's see.
Honestly. When I say honestly, if you're not nowhere near, not even halfway at your goal, the people need to know so that the ones that are thinking, you know, before they just, you know, because it's their money, they want to make sure that
right, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. It's 15 on that. I don't mind giving them a breakdown, okay? It's 15 on that on the GoFundMe, y'all.
Don't mention nobody's name and who gave what, because I think my girl Big Red, I'm very close to her from Nature Boy commentary. Some people don't like to hear their names.
Okay. All right. So I think now I would need let me look at my CashApp.
Yeah, Big Red sent you something. Well, see, these are YouTube nicknames. You feel what I'm saying? So if she didn't want you to know her that if that was a real name, she wouldn't have that in the chat. But sometimes when people send you Cash App, you'll be able to see their government name. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe when they send you a GoFundMe, they'll be able to send you their government names. So, and they don't want you to repeat that on here. They might have like little names that they go by and photos that they go by, and they don't want people to be exposing that. That's why she was saying that. I hope you didn't go out again, because I don't know. It says help her how. It says y'all help the grown woman. I made a small donation blasted. Oh, thank you, Fernando. Fernando made a small donation. He just said, thank you. But you're breaking up, so I don't know how we're gonna do this. Because a lot of times when people are trying to help you in the, like in the live streams, they want to know, where you're at, so that they know that they accomplished the goal. Because this is a unity thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I know how much you need, but if even if somebody gave $1 here, $2 here, it ain't breaking the bank for nobody in this chat. But they still need to know, are you at your goal yet? That's what I'm saying to you. You know. Hey, Misha, we're gonna stop back out with the shout outs tomorrow. Today I just want to check in because I missed y'all. I missed y'all. Yeah, I did miss y'all. It's only been 8 days though, but it just seemed long. I don't like to stay away from y'all this long. I've stayed away from y'all longer than this though. Oh, this is her coming back up. I don't know. I think something wrong with her connection. Hello? I don't know what's going on with her connection. Let me see. If you prevent this person from a region. No, that's the wrong thing. You're up on here. I don't know what's going on with her connection. And I only usually stay on here an hour, and I just wish that within that hour her connection didn't go all haywire, because if I'm not on here, then you're not going to get to your goal if people are willing to help you. So that's why I keep asking her. But the thing is I think her connection's messed up. I'm about to get on my PC, so I know I want. She said 1 moment. She's about to get on her PC. I guess her cell phone is acting up. I appreciate y'all coming through. I really do. Tomorrow we're back at our regular scheduled program. So whatever premiere videos I do, that's what we'll do. You feel me, guys? But I'm definitely back on my regular scheduled program tomorrow. So, if you can please help her. This is a single mother. Right. Girl, I miss you too. I miss you too. And y'all made me feel so good when I came in. That's why when I came in, I said, I want to do this live different. I mean, like I said, she reached out to me on Friday. Let me make sure she got the link, because the chat keeps going up. So she might be trying to get back in here. But I said, I want to do something different. And it still was on the topic of what we talk about. She's a commentator like myself that talks about these knuckleheads, in the sector. And that's why I said, let me just share this. Tomorrow we're back to our regular scheduled program. We're gonna be talking about these knuckleheads. There's a bunch of stuff I want to share with y'all. You can drop the GoFundMe link again, please. Okay, you want to send it through the GoFundMe link? Okay, hold on. Because I had took that down, Ryan. Because I thought that it would be easier for people to send through the cash app. But I can still put it up. Hold on 1 second. I'll do it now. Hold on, okay? And make sure y'all keep hitting the like button. That's how you can help me, is by hitting the like button. Mine's is free. All right, let me go to her Instagram so I can give y'all the GoFundMe. See, I'm staying. You see, I'm not playing. I'm staying on here as long as I can to help her. Y'all know I be off here in an hour or less. But I ain't gonna do that to her because I know she needs, help and stuff. Let me see. The GoFundMe is, and sometimes you get people don't want to help people because they're not getting nothing out of it. I know people like that in real life. Yeah, I can't help you. The reason why you can't help me is because you ain't getting nothing from the deal. I don't like people like that. That's the GoFundMe. I just put it inside the chat. It's right here. No, that's her Cash App. What am I doing? I thought I just put her GoFundMe in here. No, wait a minute. Let me go all the way down here. No, I did. I put it right here. Yes, I did. It's right there. But yeah, usually when collectively you're helping somebody, people don't realize you're not breaking the bank, because all you got to do is give I said $100. Give $1 here, give $1 there. You know what I'm saying? $2 there, $5 there. Give something. You know what I'm saying? To add up. That'll add up. You won't even feel like you gave nobody nothing. You sitting up there. You give what you can give. You don't give to go broke. You don't never give to go broke. And I know y'all sitting there saying, I can't believe SL Davis is asking, for money. But no, I'm not asking for the money. I'm helping somebody else that needs money. I don't need the money. I just need for you to keep hitting that like button. I'm doing a favor for somebody that's in need. And there's nothing wrong with that. And guess what? I don't even know her. How about that? Because people think you got to know people in order to do something nice for them. And that's not the truth. Doesn't hurt nobody, Now, am I making it a habit where this is now I turned it into a channel where we're gonna get people up here and get them money? No, that's not the kind of channel this is. But if I can help somebody once in a great while with doing something, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Let's hit the like button, please. Yeah, but I've been gone for 8 days. And I know everybody was saying, "Where is that girl at?" Yeah, but I got to figure something out because I know people pass away every day, and sometimes with people, it's not good to sit around a bunch of family members. Half of them are just they're mourning, but they're idiots. They're idiots and they're a-holes. And you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they can just steal your joy. You might be trying to be there to be a support system to them, and they're just evil. You know what I'm saying? Oh, wait a minute. This is blasted right here. Okay, now we can hear you.
Can you hear me better?
Yeah, but you're gonna have to turn your background. So if you got a TV or something on,
Can you
turn
still
that
hear
up.
something?
I can hear you. Yep. I'm just saying, make sure your background is clear so we can hear you. They will
Okay.
send everybody wants to know. I'm staying on here. I don't be on here that long now, but
I
I'm doing
know.
this for you. I'm doing this for you. But
Thank you.
listen, people just want to know where are you at with it.
Okay, let me check it again because I was checking it when I dropped again.
Oh, okay.
And I was like right at 295 when I dropped.
Oh, you talking about that's how much you got?
Mhm.
Ah, yeah, I love my people. My throat is going. I've been cussing people out for the last week. They've been
Oh
getting on
God.
my nerve, family members, and I still got my black behind up here. Oh, my babies. Oh, my babies. My babies. My babies.
Thank y'all so much.
I'm gonna
Thank
get some.
y'all.
I gotta get some juice for my throat, but we're gonna be up here for a minute. Hold on, okay? Thank my people. Thank my people.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Hold on,
I
hold on.
don't know what I'd be doing if it wasn't for y'all. Thank you guys so much.
Yep, hold on.
Y'all about to have me over here breakdancing in a minute on one good foot. Thank you, Big Red. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Sincere. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Queen Grandma Rocks. Thank you, guys, so, so much. Okay, let me see here.
Sorry, guys, I had to get me something for my throat. My throat is hoarse, man. I've been cussing people out for a whole week. I have been. I'm being honest. How I get up on here 8 days ago, I sounded one way. Then I get up here and I'm like, yeah. I'm gonna keep it, tell the truth, shame the devil. You know what I'm saying? Don't make no sense to lie. Who am I lying to? Myself? Shoot, I know how my voice got. Like, I cuss a whole lot of people out. That's why I told you I gotta figure out a way where when things like this happen, I mourn but you got to sometime move on.
Yeah,
You know
you
what I'm
do.
saying? I should have took behind the work. I should have stayed going for maybe 48 hours and came back. You know, I
Yeah.
have more peace with my people up here than I do with my own family. That's a shame.
Sometimes your family is the
Worst.
worst.
Yep. Yep.
Ma'am.
So she's at 295, guys.
296 now.
296. 296. You see what I'm saying? You ain't broke the bank. When you get off this live, you won't even feel like you gave no money. If somebody just gave just $1, which I'm very grateful for my
Yeah,
friend to
it
have
adds
that,
up.
it
Hmm.
adds up. That's all. People act like when you say, can you get a couple of dollars, people act like you asking for 5, 6, 700 or something. I wouldn't even allow that on my platform because, come on, we're all on fixed incomes. Even if
Right.
you're not, you work for that. People can't afford to
Absolutely.
be paying no rent. Nobody rent now.
Oh,
Now,
no, no, no.
now, collectively, we can pay a big bill like that or rent if we all pitch in together.
But one time, it's not like, okay, I'm going through this month, and then next month I hit you up like, okay, Miss
Or you
Davis,
do it every
I'm going
day.
through
Some
this
people do it every
again.
day.
I won't be able to do that. I can't do that because I work on my own.
No,
This was
listen,
just an
I know you
unexpected
won't.
event.
I know you won't, but some people will do it every day if you
Mm-mm,
let them. And
mm-mm.
that's like, and I'm gonna keep. I already told you before you came up here. I'm gonna keep saying you like Alvo. Okay, Alvo will sit there and come up here every day. He's to the point. He's so used to just getting the money. He'll tell you what he needs it for. Tell me what you need. Talking about your nails. You won't get them done through me. Good luck. I could see if you needed it for like some, not even restaurant food, so you could eat something or cook it at home. That boy will sit there and act talking about he hungry. Next thing you know, he's in a restaurant. Trying to tell you, honey. I don't know
Oh
what's going.
God.
Are you here? Oh, yes, you are. Hold on. Oh, I thought. I'm sorry. I'm looking at something else. I thought you dropped off, but you
No, no, no.
didn't.
I'm okay. I'm on my
Okay.
PC, so it's not gonna drop me from here. I don't know what was
Okay.
going on with that phone.
But this is Blasted. Shout out to Blasted. And
Thank you, guys.
Blast this channel. I'm gonna put a link in a second inside the so y'all can now let's keep the focus on the money first. Because they can look you up. All you gotta do is put in Shamar in the search and you'll see Blasted. Come on, let's keep it real.
Right.
It says I want to say thank you, like it's for me. Sincere, you're so cute, but thank you for being
Thank
one
you,
of the supporters.
sincere. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ryan. Thank you.
I think anyone that Alvo cussed out that no longer supports Alvo no more should support Blasted. Support Blasted.
Thank you, Miss Bonita.
He's
Thank
probably
you.
looking in the bushes. He's probably looking in the bushes anyways. He's probably mad and let him stay mad because he said, "Oh, Blasted is taking from my money.
Oh Lord Jesus.
I'm gonna be short them tomorrow because Blasted needed the money."
I needed that laugh. I ain't had a
But
laugh all weekend.
But listen, guys, Blasted is another channel holder. Matter of fact, I'm gonna share the page so y'all know who I'm talking about. Just in case people don't know, I don't know. I'm gonna look her up so you can see her channel. So you know it's another channel holder. I don't want nobody to say, oh, SL Davis was plotting with Blasted.
No,
I ain't messed Blasted a day of my life. She
no.
just reached out to me like a sister to sister.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all. And
And
she
ask
ain't
for
got to
help.
be, and she ain't, and she's not my blood sister, but she my sister. And that's why I'm helping her. And don't care what nobody say. I'm gonna do what I can help do. And if people don't like it, that's too bad. Let me see. I'm gonna share your channel now.
Thank you, Toby. Thank you so much, Toby.
Toby. All right, I'll get to Toby in a minute. We're gonna shout out everybody that sends, that lets us know that they sent. So this is Blast's page, okay? And I know y'all seen her, but I'm just making sure. This is her page. Let's go to her videos. So there's some videos you need to catch up. Look at Alvo. He mad now. When did he put the when did he put this up, Alvo? This video right here.
Oh, that was earlier.
Oh, he did a live
On IG.
on RG. Okay, I think I seen somebody that put up this. Was this all right? Was this about? I'm gonna play it. Let me play it. Let's play Blast's video. Keep keep hitting that like button and please support Blasted. Let me make it clear. When I say please support, I mean hit the like button for me. That's free. And help Blasted. Because she needs to take care of something so her child is not in the dark. And then mess around, somebody call and be trying to do some crazy stuff with her kid because she don't got no lights on in there.
And I will be in jail.
I know that that's against. I'm telling you, some states they don't care about you being in there. But when you got a kid all laying up in there, no lights, that's like not good. So I can't think of the word of it, but that's not good.
Yeah, no.
But you gonna get through it.
Don't forget to smash on that like button. And y'all, please subscribe to my channel, Blasted. I really do appreciate it, y'all. But let's go ahead and tap on into this clip with Alvo. Now, you guys may want to brace yourself because Alvo revealed a lot in just this one clip. Now, we haven't seen him in a few days. He haven't really went live, but today he told it all. We all kind of had a feeling that his boo had a few charges, and one of those charges is armed robbery. Well, do y'all know the guy had the audacity to ask Alvo for some of his money? Not only that, he asked Alvo to get his brakes fixed. And no, Alvo said, I didn't do all this begging for you. If I'm gonna beg, it's gonna be for me and me only. And on top of that,
Oh, so you all right? I'm sorry for interrupting it. I seen this video on another person's channel too. The dude was trying to get all this stuff out of Alvo, and
mm-hmm,
then what he did was soon as I guess Alvo said no, he said, "Well, you need to ride somewhere," and then Alvo said he ain't heard from him since, right?
mm-hmm.
Okay. I want to make sure it's the same one. Okay.
Several people was telling Alvo that knew this guy, Jaquan, might I add, that he only uses people. So Alvo wasn't about to take a chance with him. You know, I'm gonna let you guys hear Alvo say it, but y'all, I'm glad that Alvo got away from this dude. What about y'all? Y'all check out the clip and let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section.
What just happened? Can you hear me?
Was it a I think it's a, can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine, but I'm wondering what happened to the screen.
Look like a ad.
All right.
There you go.
So look, y'all, this mad at me
I can't see it.
because he
Oh,
want
you
me
can't see
to get
that?
his brakes fixed.
No,
I told his
Oh.
friend, I'm not finna get your brakes fixed. Like, why would I get your brakes fixed? And
I want to
I'm
hear
getting my
this.
apartment
Hold
tomorrow.
on.
I already told this I'm getting my apartment tomorrow. So if I'm getting my apartment tomorrow, why would I get your brakes fixed? Not only that, he keep asking me for money. So I'm not the money, man. If I go live, everybody that watch me know this about me. If I'm going live asking my supporters for money, why the fuck I give you the money? I begs for me and me
Hold on, I'm
only.
gonna have to exit.
Not
Y'all.
only
Hold
that,
on.
when my
Can you guys hear me in the chat? Okay, thank you guys.
We must have had hold on. We must have had too many. Well, I must have had too many. I said we must have. I must have had too many tabs open. But let me. I'm gonna go back to it because I want to hear what he was saying. Because I listened to it on another person's channel, but I didn't listen to the whole thing because I was unsure if I was gonna go live today because I still felt under the weather. My throat is sore.
Oh, I can tell your voice is a little choppy, a little bit.
It is.
It's like a little hoarse. You can just tell.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not
hoarse.
bad.
Yeah, it's hoarse. Yeah. So I want to go back to that video because I want to hear what he got to say. But I had a whole bunch of tabs open. I seen in the background, so I think that's what messed me all up. All right, hold on. I'm gonna play it right now so everybody can see it. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm sharing the screen. Y'all see it now, so I'm gonna just enlarge it and play.
And I didn't have no money. That boy ain't even, y'all, let me tell you what he did. Y'all look, I had like I couldn't pay for a hotel, right? I said, oh man, my card locked up. I said my card locked up. It won't let me spend no money off my card. I was like, oh, can you get the room? He was like, I ain't got no money, XYZ, woo woo. So y'all know what they did? The nigga was like, do you want me to take you back to your folks' house? I said, yeah, you can take me back to my folks' house if you want to. He dropped me back off at my folks' house, y'all, and I didn't hear from ever since then. Now, mind y'all, I told y'all, I live with my cousin, right? So on weekends, I go get a hotel room. So it's the weekend. I go get me a hotel room, y'all, right? So I go get my hotel for the weekend. This no call. He haven't been calling me. He haven't been talking to me. He haven't been doing none of that. Y'all, this sit here and wait. He called me today. He called me last night. He said my son, can I pull up at your hotel room? So I ignored him. I said, yeah, and hung up on him. So he kept on calling me. I ignored the phone call. I ignored the phone call. So then he called me again this morning. So now morning time come. He like, can I come to your hotel? So I'm like, all right, cool. You feel me? Come to my hotel. Cool. You feel me? This the last day of my hotel. I'm about to leave my hotel anyway. He's so damn slow. I don't know. Like, I've been saving all my money that I've been begging. And not only that, I just got paid off. So I'm leaving the room. My people, I was going to go to the mall. Y'all know it's the weekend. I'm finna live it up. So, long story short, he called today. When he come, y'all, he said and tell me, he was like, oh, I need $15. I think I was on live or something like that. He was like, he need $15. So I was like, $15? He was like, yeah, can I send him $15 so you can come get me? I said, okay, why would I send you 15 of my dollars for like, I'm not gonna send you.
Make sure y'all hit the like button. And also Channel Hole Blasted is in here. And right now we're helping her get up the money so her and her child will not be in the dark. Because by law, she can get in trouble. Please. So do both of the two.
Yeah, he using you. Yeah, he doesn't deserve you and even all that. Yeah, so he talking about something $15, right? So I'm like, I ain't say this to him, but this one thing in my head. Why would I give you $15 and you haven't seen me all week? You haven't checked on me all week because you thought I was broke. You thought I didn't have no money. The whole time I had money, living good, eating good, still doing everything that I want to do. This thinking I'm broke. He thinking I ain't got no money. So he ain't worrying about me. He ain't studying me. He ain't calling me. None of that. So mind you, the nigga, he pulled up on me, right, y'all? So he just not pulled up on me. He pulled up to come get me. As soon as we get inside the car, he say, I was going live. So he was like, oh, don't go live in my car. I said, well, I can't go live in your car. He talking about something because that your fans be too much. I thought you said you didn't want me in the camera. So I'm like, what the fuck? It was weird to me. I'm like, buddy, already done seen you. Done made yourself be seen so many times to them. These people already done seen you. So I'm like, all right, cool. You feel me? It ain't nothing. So I went to go live, but something in my heart was telling me, it said, Alvo, don't go far with this. He finna steal your money. So then I was like, can we go to the store real quick? He was like, yeah. He was like, oh, you gonna give me no $15 I gave my mama? I said, I don't have $15. I only have money to get my apartment tomorrow. So then he was like, oh, well, can you get my brakes fixed on my car? I said, I can't get your brakes fixed on your car because I only got money for my apartment. So then he said, well, wherever we finna go, you don't have to get an Uber from wherever we going. So I said, so if you're not gonna bring me back to my room, then I said, I might as well just get out the car right now. And then he was like, get out of my car, see what I do to you. So I'm like, what the? So then I said, you know what, Alvo, play it smart. You don't want to fight. You know you don't like fighting. He already been putting his hands on you. You know, be smart. So I said, I need to get a charger from the store because I said my phone broke. He was like, how your phone broke? I said, I don't know what's wrong with it. Like, my phone is not working. I said, my charger's not working. I need to go buy a charger. So then he was like, okay. So we went to the store. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This is exactly what I did. I went inside the store. I walked out. I said, man, they won't let me use the charger. You got an iPhone charger? He was like, no, you don't have the iPhone charger. XYZ, XYZ. So I said, hold on real quick. I'm finna go look. So I went around the store, and I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I got the phone. I ran, and I don't know what the hell I'm at. I ended up in some apartments and everything. I got the phone because you're not finna steal from me. I already had to take my phone before. I felt it in my heart. That was just gonna me. And then not only that, you already got a warrant for robbery. You already want it right now for robbery. You're not gonna me. I refuse to get robbed. But yeah, he wanted me to get him. He wanted me to get him $250. I'm not gonna get his $250 of my dollars.
Alvo is a clown. You been knew he was. I don't know what the charge was, but you been knew he's wanted. Like you're wanted. So why all of a sudden are you now throwing him under the bus, telling us what the charges, which is a serious charge that he got actually? You shouldn't have been in a car with somebody with a serious charge like that to begin with. But you didn't care because you was playing Bonnie and Clyde with him. Now all of a sudden he's acting funny with you because you ain't giving him none of that begging money. And now you want to sit there and throw him off the bus. You got to watch people like that. I'm telling you.
Too hard for this money. You're not gonna get my money. And then not only that, his ex-boyfriend already reached out to me. I already talked to his ex-boyfriend. His ex-boyfriend told me, he was like, Alvo, he was like, I'm not just saying it because I used to go with him, but he was like, Alvo, get away from him. He was like, he don't put you, he was like, Alvo, he don't like you for real, for real. He said, this is what he do.
Hey,
he said, he known in Houston for doing this. He was like, he goes to, and he said, he act like he want to be with them, and then he y'all do what you do, and then he said he's going to be there for all your money. He was like, that's why me and him not go together. He said, this took my money and left. I said, what? He was like, yeah. He said, he told me that he had to pay for his car, and then he said, I sent him the money, and I never seen him again. And then he said, next thing you know, I get on TikTok, I see you and the boy. I mean, you and him. I was like, what? I said, so you was in a relationship with him? He was like, yeah, we was in a relationship, Alvo. He said, we live together. I said, y'all live together? He was like, yes. He said, he lived with me at my cousin's house. I said, he told me that his ex lived at his cousin's house. And his cousin, he's like, man, no, that's my cousin's house. He said, why you think I all his car? And it made sense. And I was like, well, how that's your cousin's house when I first spent the night with him and I spent the night at the house? He said, you was at my cousin's house? I said, yeah. So I knew the boy not lying, y'all, because mind you, when the boy done gave me the rundown and told me everything he told me on the phone, the next day, the boy that I was talking to, he went and got all his clothes from the people's house. So I think the people got mad at him and they put him out because I don't know if he supposed to have company or not. But yeah, he took me to a whole nother person's house where somebody else stayed. And the boy told me the only reason why he went there because he was at work. Yeah, so the boy told me the only reason why he didn't see me is because he was at work. And the boy told me that he worked Monday through Thursday and he only off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Be careful in Houston, it's grimy. Yeah, so I'm like, what the? So now I'm like, damn. And then mind y'all, he take me around everybody. So this lady, she seen me with him. She was like, hey, Booker, but me and the lady be talking. I kid y'all, no lie. Man, this lady just called me a couple of days ago. She called me on Instagram, and she asked me, she was like, you with so-and-so? I'm like, no, I'm not with him. Why, what's up? I'm thinking that she want to talk to him or that. She said, oh, you by yourself? I was like, yeah. She said, FaceTime me, Booker, bud. So I had answered the video. And then she like, let me see. I know he ain't there because he ain't going to leave you by yourself. So I show you in here. She was like, okay, Alvo, I'm glad you by yourself. She said, get away from him, Alvo. She said, he don't like you. She said, he be bragging about everybody, about how he finna use you, how he got this social media boyfriend. And he was talking about how you be making all this money and that you finna do this and you finna do that for him. And she was like, when he was in there talking about you, she was like, Booker, but hurting my feelings. Because she was like, she said, I watch you every day on the internet. And she was like, you and Shamar, what y'all been through, but she was like, I know you're not no mean person. And she said the way that he just sat in there and said how he was gonna do this to you and do that to you, she said that's hurting my feelings. She said, I ain't gonna lie, I've been knowing him for a long time. And she said my loyalty is with him. But she was like, I just want you to get away from him and be safe. I was like, appreciate it. I didn't know it was weird like that. And then the crazy part about it is that it was texting messy though. Like you swore up and down, he didn't never know.
He said he didn't know he was messy like that, but he's going upside your head. 40 going north. Every time you turn around, Alvo could say boo, he'd get bow upside his head. Boy, you knew he was weird. You knew he also had a weird problem with keeping his hands to himself. He probably at first when he was getting these cash apps, Alvo, he was probably taking the money from him, gorilla pimping him.
Who I was, but I gotta stop. That's why I said that's why I'm not talking to no more. That's why I don't want to date no more. Because these are weirdest and these don't be liking me for it. These literally watch me, Shamar. They watch me, Shamar, and Tommy and the rest of us on the internet and then try to figure out how they gonna come plot. You talking about they gonna tell the people that I'm making all this money. Like, why you telling people how much money I make? Why you even running about my money?
Now
like, you telling these folks how much money I make? Why you running about my money? And why would you even go do that? Like, why? And that's why I'm saying it was God. This might be crazy, y'all, but I'm glad that my cash shop got closed down. That was God. Because when my cash shop was closed down, I didn't have money for like 4 days. but I still had money, y'all, because mind y'all, I've been planning on moving. My whole goal was to move. So when I was begging, I was making money. Y'all, I'm making like $500 a day. I'm begging, but I'm putting the money inside my time. But I'm putting the money inside my time. But at the same time, guess what I'm doing, y'all? I'm buying hotel rooms, and you know, I'm buying some food. Next thing you know, my cash out got deleted, and I thank God that my cash out got deleted. Because my cash out got deleted, that's the day that it left me. If my cash out never got deleted, y'all, I promise y'all, he would have still been with me right now. The only reason why he left because he thought I wouldn't able to make no money no more. But he's so damn slow, he didn't know that I already had money. Block that boy, I did block him. Like, you weird, you weird. You know, these people do anything for clout. I know I do for clout, but I ain't never did this. I'm glad this
happened. Listen, God don't like ugly and ain't fond of beauty. Karma is real. Cause and listen, what the dude did to Alvo sound like what he did to Shamar. That's what it sound like to me. I don't know about what y'all, but that's what it sound like to me. What go around, come around. Put a Y in the chat. What go around, come around.
Happened to me though. I'm glad that it happened. I know I usually be talking, but I'm so glad this happened to me, bro, because I kid y'all no lie, bro. Like, I know y'all used to me saying this, but I would never have it around me again, bro. I would never have it around me again, bro. And the only reason why I was getting hotel rooms was because I didn't have to get them hotel rooms. I mean, I did have to get a hotel room, but the only reason why I really get a hotel room because I'm like, he got his son with him. It's me, him, and his son. I'm like, for one, I was never gonna sleep in the car, but I'm like, I don't want to see his son sleeping inside the car. Like, I don't want him to be sleeping in the car with his son. Like, no, like, and then, like, no, I'm not the type of person. So that's the only reason why I stuck around him a little bit longer because. You feel me? I ain't want, his son to not have nowhere to go. But it's just like, at the end of the day, God, he know my heart. God know. I might get on this internet. I might do a lot. I might beg. But besides me begging for cash outs or trying to Apple Pays, I'm really a good person. I'm generous. And since I've been with Daniel, I spent $3,000. That's what really made me get the phone. I'm like, $3,000, why? You got to pay for the hotel room now. And the crazy part about it is I could have got his brakes fixed. But it's like, why would I get your brakes fixed when I don't even have a car? For two, why would I get your brakes fixed?
And he's been with this dude for less than a month or about a month and got he said he gave him $3,000. How are you giving supporters a ninja another ninja the money? You see what I'm talking about? See, this conversation on this live was gonna happen today because two people has showed me a video of him having a tantrum after he broke up with the boy that was knocking him all upside his head, which is the one in the picture here. And you're sitting there giving your hard-earned money. How you gonna give $3,000 to him, to the ninja, and you ain't even got no money? Now you see what I mean when I say you make it hard to help somebody because you're too busy trying to give it to somebody like Alvo who's abusing the money. Yeah, how you gonna act like you some big baller shot caller be giving him $3,000 like he doing something? Like this dude's doing something but freeloading off on you and warning from the law like you.
And I'm finna go get my apartment tomorrow. So it's like, why would I sit here and spend $300, $400 out the month? I can't spend that much money. Only thing I got to spend is literally I can spend $100 and not go in debt. And what I mean by going in debt is I can spend $100 and still have enough to be able to get the apartment, Uber to the apartment, and Uber to the places to turn the lights on. Like, no, I only literally have $100 to spend. So I'm not gonna spend $250, and then that means I'm gonna have to go back and beg for it. Like, no, I'm not gonna do that. What I look like doing, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna spend my money. I'm not gonna go in debt to make sure you good. And then the crazy part about it is his ex-boyfriend told me everything. And he thought I didn't even know. Like, I already knew what type of you was. Your ex-boyfriend told me. I was just trying to figure out how to escape away from you because I already dealt with it like you. Got a felony warrant. But they looking for you for armed robbery. So if he do come and try to hurt me, I ain't gonna never call the police. We can both go to jail. I'm gonna get out. Where you mad at me because I don't want to spend my money. This is my money. I work hard for that money. I beg for that money. I sat on live for 30 days and 30 nights begging for that money. Why would I beg for all this money and get all this money and spend? I don't spend money on that money on me. I look like just so I can ride around in your car and sit inside the car. Everybody every time I say, all you do is sit in that car all day. Yeah, I'm sitting in the car because the crazy part about it is we go everywhere to his family house and he literally will leave me in the car and go chill with his family, but leave me in the car. Y'all know what's so crazy? Y'all know the most embarrassing happened to me? This had me sitting in the car, right? I seen this boy. This boy looking at me. I'm like, why does this boy keep on looking at me? So I'm on my phone today. I'm on my phone, I'm chilling. Woo woo. Y'all, tell me why the boy slid inside the car. The boy telling me, he was like, you go with your coin? I was like, no, we just talking about what's up. He was like, I used to go with your coin. I said, you used to talk to him? He said, yeah, I used to talk to him. I said, no, I'm confused. How you and him used to talk when your sister is his mama? He was like, nah, that's not. He was like, oh, that's not his mama for real. He was like, she just like his mama. She was there for him. She raised him type of woo. So I'm like, so wait, so that means that's like your uncle. Like, how you your uncle? I'm confused. He said, man, Jaquan was pushing up on me. He was like, he was trying to talk to me. He was doing this. He was doing X, Y, Z. And then he said, what he said? He had told his boyfriend. I mean, he had recorded us, and he showed it to his boyfriend, and his boyfriend pulled up to my sister's house trying to fight me, and that's how we got into a fight. I'm like, you lying? He was like, no, and the boy showed me the fight. I'm like, what? I'm confused. So when we get ready to leave, I said, I thought that was your uncle. He was like, that is my uncle. It's like my uncle. Why am I trying to figure his business? Like, me looking for clout when I already have clout is insane. I make ranks on it. I bet. And I say this every day. And be real, y'all. Even the ones that don't like me, and my booker bus that watch me when I do go live, be real, y'all. Don't I say this every day? I get paid on social media and I bags. Everybody know I be begging, and they know I get paid too. Who don't know that? Everybody that watches me knows that I'm monetized on YouTube. Why you think they keep on trying to get my YouTube taken? Why you think they was trying to get my TikTok took?
I think that was all I was able to get. Something wrong with Mr. Davis volume now? Can you guys still hear me? Because I don't hear Miss Davis at all.
Oh, I'm sorry. My mute button was on. Oh, Lord. Jesus.
It's a lot going on today.
I know it is. Jesus. And no, I don't think nobody said nothing in the chat besides you that my volume was on mute. But I just can't believe that did he say it was 3,000 he gave the dude?
Yeah, I think it was 3.
And that whatever it was, he got it from his supporters, and I can't understand how you're taking money that you need, giving it to somebody else. I just don't get it. And that's what I mean about how they be abusing the money. He says he's homeless. How is he giving out he says $5, let alone 3,000? Exactly. How is he even giving away either or 5 or 3,000? I can't believe he said that, but he sure enough did say it. He said it because people are really giving him money. You know what it is? And women won't get money as fast as a man will. For some reason, I don't know what it is with women. Because, see, in this sector, there's more women that support. There ain't no man giving him no money. It's a woman. And it's so sad. I don't got it. But as soon as Alvo asks you for it, you got it. That's just crash dummy at its finest. I just don't get it, man. I'm trying to get your I'm trying to get your Cash App. I thought it was in the chat. I don't know what happened to it.
You wasn't. Got it pinned.
I do, but no. I think I thought that hold on. Let me go on this end actually, because I see the GoFundMe. It looks like it's pinned on my StreamYard side.
Oh.
But I'm saying when you look on the tab of YouTube,
mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's Cash App. It's the $. Hold on, let me read it again. It's $BLOGGER 365. Yes, it's pinned. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they can see. They can definitely see it on there. They definitely can see it on there. Make sure y'all hit that like button. I've been on here for what? How long? Does it tell me right now? It's not telling me. What is this new? Something new? But anyways, make sure y'all hit the like button because them like buttons be on a diet, man. It's a shame. It really is.
I'm at 320.
320?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you at 320? That's mm-hmm. good. Mm-hmm. Oh, she's at 320, guys. 320. That's good. That's real good.
Yeah, it is.
Considering where you was at.
I didn't have nothing.
Right. That's I didn't. I'm not trying to put it out there. What was I gonna say? So listen. What about your people that sent through the GoFundMe? How much did you add that
I'm
together?
adding it all together. It's $30 on the GoFundMe now.
Okay, so I'm saying, so it all together between Cash App and GoFundMe, it's
$320.
okay. 320. Okay.
No, $321. I keep
Okay.
$321.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's good. I mean, considering you didn't have anything.
Nothing.
I think you had about $10 that you showed
$10.
me.
Yeah, it was $10 on that GoFundMe.
Y'all did good, man.
Thank y'all so much.
Wow, y'all did really good, man. I appreciate y'all, man. That's why I stayed on here. I'm almost on here for 2 hours. I figured, people will just find it in the heart to help you, so you can not be in that situation with your kid.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me see something. The more he talks, the more you can catch him in lies. Yep. That's why some people like him need to be quiet so that they don't get themselves jammed up. But yeah, so right, I don't know if a lot of people know the situation here, but Blasted, came to me a couple of days ago. I didn't get in contact with her right away because I wasn't on social media. So I reached out to her today, which is Sunday. She reached out to me on Saturday. Not Saturday, Friday. I reached out to her on no, Sunday. Look at me getting the days mixed up. Today.
It was today.
It was today, right? I'm getting them all mixed up. And she asked for my help. And I was trying to encourage her to come on to my channel with my platform, with my supporters. And, I don't never ask my supporters for money. So, it's a no-brainer. I said, maybe they can help you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I brought you over here. She did not want to come over. Trust me. I had to talk her into it. Matter of fact, I had to call her through the phone. IG, right. She didn't even expect me to do all that. She probably wanted to run saying, wait a minute now. She gonna overly help me now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
you didn't make me come up here, but the thing is,
no, I know I didn't make
someone willing to help you, that's the least I can do is come up and I wasn't gonna allow you to do that, and I didn't show no type of effort because if I wasn't on here, I couldn't be here to thank whoever was trying to help me. I couldn't do that from the sidelines, so I wanted to be here to thank everyone because I really absolutely appreciate all y'all.
But I felt bad when you tried to do it on your own and you just felt hurt. You felt like people were trying to make fun of your situation, and you felt like if you didn't needed it, if you didn't need it, you wouldn't even put it out there.
No.
So that's why I said I'm gonna try to help you. That's all we can do.
Yes, ma'am.
You know what I'm saying? But like I always say, people send $2 here, $1 here. Sometimes you got to remind people, when people ask you to help them, they think you got to send 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, $100.
No.
If we are collectively, people sending 5, 3, all together should be at the goal.
Exactly.
And it wouldn't feel like you got off the live and gave a penny of your money. You know what I'm saying? But it says he wears something banging today to black. Listen, Alvo is alive. I'm trying to see if anybody has donated or all. It says Alvo. Yeah, that boy crazy. I don't want to talk about him. I can't believe people are giving him that kind of money. He's sitting up there giving $3,000 to some man, some boy he messing with. I don't get it and stuff. But I just always feel, and it makes me upset, that there's more women in this sector than men. And I just always feel like even if they're not someone you should be giving the money to, you shouldn't. You rather give it to the man than you would the boy, man, whatever. Young man, you rather give it to them before you give it to your own kind, which is a woman. We need to start sticking together.
It would be nice.
Sincere, you are so funny. You're still on 3,000. Yeah, exactly. I'm on it too. Ryan the Heel said 3,000 from supporters money. Exactly. Yeah. That's why I'm glad I played that video. I didn't hear that part and stuff, but I did hear the beginning of the video, but it wasn't your channel, somebody else's channel. They had played it too. But I was look at Cutie Pie. She's like 3,000. Alvo spent 3,000 in the new boo. Yep, on the new boo. He crazy. It says Blogger 365. I don't know if there's any spaces though.
It's no spaces.
It's no spaces. Yeah. It's up pinned at the top, guys. It's pinned up at the top. Over an hour. Let me see. Nicole Page. The video with Alvo should teach them a lesson. Yeah, you're right, but I doubt if it does. Begged and cried for Shamar to give him 300. Right. Must be favorite number. I don't know. Unless he's lying. Unless he's lying that he gave that man 3,000. Just said that to make himself look good. But I wouldn't tell nobody that. I don't think that make you look good. Especially when you're begging. Supporters will start saying, definitely, I ain't giving you no more money no more for you to give it to some ninja that you found out don't even like you, busting you all upside your head. That's just crazy. That is just crazy. So where have you been pinning the Cash App and the GoFundMe?
I got it pinned to I got it posted in my community on my page, and I also have it on my Facebook page.
But I'm saying you got to post it on YouTube?
Yes, I have it posted on YouTube, yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure you got to make sure you keep it posted on YouTube, because there's my people, the ones that are maybe not subscribed to you, maybe they are. They're now subscribed. They made it clear. I'm subscribed now. They went over there and made,
Thank you, guys.
So.
Not just yet, Miss Michelle, but I have faith that I'll meet it. I'm not going to try to, because all weekend it's been a long crying weekend, okay? Thanks to you guys. You guys have really helped me. So I feel like I have faith enough to reach the goal.
So, yeah, she's at 320 right now, 321 or something.
Actually, it is 341 now.
Oh, yeah, okay, 341. You're almost there, man. Just, ooh.
Yes.
It excites me, but also gives me anxiety because I want you to meet that goal.
Yes, ma'am.
And listen, you said I'm gonna add this up. So you said you're at 360.
I'm at. Let me give it to you right. The ones on the GoFundMe.
I know, because it's kind of hard to add it up on the Cash App, right?
Yeah. I wish they can see it. It is 30 right now on GoFundMe.
Okay.
And on Cash App, it is 310.
Oh, that's good.
No, I'm sorry. It's 311. My hand was covering. It's 311.
Okay, plus 40, right? On the GoFundMe.
Plus 30.
Plus 30 on the GoFundMe. Mm-hmm. So you got 341. So all right. So your goal is minus 80. I mean 800. Mm-hmm. That you still got to be at 459 though.
Yeah.
So there's no way you can give them whatever you get by the time you get off this live, and there's no way they can give you. I mean, not give you. They can't take a lump sum of maybe that money.
I'm gonna go up there and try my best. That's all I can do.
Right.
I just have to take my lease up there and just try. When I talked to the lady the other day, the thing is, what's getting it is I'm moving from another property, right? So they want me to pay that bill up in full, plus the $300 transfer fee.
Right.
And when I called her on the phone, I feel like maybe they'll do a little more if I go in person, but this is just what she told me over the phone.
Right, because you get your YouTube check the 21st.
Uh-huh.
So you should be straight if you could just tell them, listen, if you take this week, I can give you, and then tell them when you don't got to tell them about but just the 21st. See when the 21st is. Make sure it don't fall on the weekend.
Right.
And then what you can do is pay the rest out your check.
Absolutely. That's what I would love to do. I would have loved to do that from the beginning.
Right, but I'm saying, but if you give them initiative and give them that lump sum, if you can't get no more on this live, and I'm gonna send you something. When I get up, matter of fact, let me see if I can unblock my. I can't unblock it, but I'm sitting there multitasking. Let me
Go with
do
your
it now.
first mind.
Yeah, I know, cause I mess around, something go
Yeah,
haywire.
please go with your first mind.
No, but I'm multitasking here, but let me see. Cause I change my password all the time for safety reasons,
Yeah,
and
you
sometimes
have to.
I put my debit cards on block if I'm not using them no more. I put them in my wallet, so if anything gets stolen, they can steal it, but they ain't gonna get too far with it. They're not, cause they ain't gonna be able to do nothing with it.
Well, see, that's the thing. And see, that's another reason I'm in this, because my Cash App was, anybody that knew me knew my Cash App used to be something different. It was blasted.
Mm-hmm.
And my Cash App got hacked during the midst of all of this. So I just recently changed this Cash App.
Oh wow,
I've been having this Cash App maybe 2 weeks.
wow.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's why I keep my debit cards on block. I don't care who you are.
I'm telling you.
Trying to tell you.
I really felt like that lady in Straw one day. I'm telling you, and I'm not exaggerating. I felt exactly like her. That's when I watched that movie. I couldn't do nothing
You
but
said
cry.
that lady in what?
In Straw.
She said I felt just like her.
Telling you.
Yeah. Okay, right here. I want to make sure my eyes be. It's looking at the computer. Just nothing. All it do is make your eyes badder and
Yeah.
worse and worse.
Can't stare at it too long.
Yeah, but I be on here trying to get my work done. But yeah, you got to be careful how long you be on here, because you wake up the next morning or before you go to bed and be like, ooh, my eyes are blurry.
Mine do that, but it be burning. My eyes
Yeah.
burn a lot.
Did they ever get dry?
Yes. I keep eye
Yeah.
drops.
Yeah. Let me see
I
something.
will, Michelle, and thank you, Big Red. I will.
She's gonna be all right.
I mean, I give you an update when I go tomorrow, and just let you know what's going on.
Yeah, they should be able to give you like a extension until you're able to get the rest of it up. Cause you're coming up with a lump sum. Some
Yes.
people, when they ain't got it, they ain't got it.
Right.
As soon as I get off and get into the light, I'll make sure I send my little. You know what I'm saying? So you
Yes,
ain't gotta
ma'am.
worry about that. But
Thank
said
you.
child $3. Who said child? Let me see. Shaking my head because I gotta read these comments to see if somebody may have sent you something and I wasn't paying attention. Why did she need help with? You said, what does she need help with? Explain it to her, baby girl,
Okay.
while I
So
put this light on.
I had to move abruptly. I was in my last place for a little over a year, and I had to move, and I didn't have time. Like, he didn't give me no week, he didn't give me no 2 weeks. Literally, he told me on Memorial Day, which was on a Monday, and I had to be out of there. He wanted me to be out of there by that Friday, but I couldn't because I couldn't get up my help. My some of my people live maybe a little over an hour from me. Where I'm at now, I don't have family in nowhere in the vicinity. Like, I'm literally here by myself, me and my baby boy and my oldest son. When I moved from where I came from, I moved closer to my oldest son. He wanted me closer to him. So when I had to move, I didn't have enough time to get up the money and do all that. So I spent out trying to pay this person to help me, pay this person to go and get the truck to move my things, pay this person to go over there and get the storage, buy food for everybody that was helping me, because I really didn't have enough to pay them money. So I just made it worth their while. So by the time I got through doing all that, I'm like, oh Lord, I ain't got the money to transfer these utilities. What am I gonna do? So thank God the landlord, he really needed to do a little work in here, because I actually went live on my platform. I want to say maybe last Saturday, but y'all, it's like I have stage fright. And when I first started off, I started off doing lives, but I don't do them no more. So when I hit that live button, I get nervous, I get scared, I don't do lives. So I went live, and all of my nieces and nephews was hungry. So I was on live trying to cook for them. So while on that live, that's when I discovered the stove didn't work in here. So that threw the landlord keeping the utilities on so the maintenance man can come in to fix what he needed to be fixed. But he finished all of that work on Friday. So that's why I said, I know when I wake up in the morning, first thing, I know I'm gonna have to go and get these utilities on, because he's finna clip these utilities in here. It's going to be solely on me. Thank you. Thank you, Cutie Pie. Thank you so, so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
I got to keep going down the list here. All right. So at least you're still reading them.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Make sure y'all hit that like button. That's for me, my channel, for free. It's free. I'm so silly. That's free. I be messing with my people. I be telling them, make sure you hit that like button now. Because they don't like hitting them like, but they did kind of good. I mean, considering,
Yes, they
and
did
then,
awesome.
yeah, and then, usually after the live is over, that's when it'll do better, like when
Yeah.
people, the replay people come through.
Right.
So,
Well, I appreciate the replay people, the people here, the people over there. I appreciate all of y'all.
well, the replay people will see the Cash App and your Cash App and your GoFundMe. But I already knew the Cash App really would be where they would send the money. People are more comfortable
Yeah, they're
sending it that way.
comfortable. Right.
But you did have a couple of people that said, "Can you send me please the GoFundMe?"
Mm-hmm.
So it didn't matter how whether the Cash App or the GoFundMe, you still
Right.
got
And there was a few that was asking for Zelle, but I do apologize. I don't have it.
I don't have it either.
Mm-mm.
I don't think I even know how to work it if I
I
had it.
don't. I just tried to. I downloaded it, but I can't attach nothing to it, so I don't know how to work that.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Nothing is wrong with that.
But thank you for the effort. Thank you so much. I know where your heart is. I really do appreciate it.
She said, Cutie said, blast it. I will send you something to your Cash App. That was at 8:32.
Yeah, and that's
So
she sent it.
okay, because I'm playing catch up with the messages. I always I spoil them over here and stuff because I try to at least pin. That's why I told you it can get really draining because between having to talk, pin comments, read comments, by the time I get off, I'll be ready to go to bed. Like today, this is the longest I've been on here. Well, I've been on there like one time for a marathon or whatever, or if I'm in a deep conversation about something, I might lose track of time and may have been on here longer than that. But like 2 hours and 30 minutes, but that's rare.
Right.
Somebody, Michelle Hook said, how much do you need?
Me too, sincere. See, Miss Cutie Pie sent that 30. I'm right at 371.
Okay.
What's that? 429?
So you're
Did I do my math
there.
right?
I don't know, cause I ain't over there with you. If I was, I'd be able to say we hit it. No, we didn't. We didn't hit it though. We got to get, like I told you, we know how much we got to get to, and I mean it's not no big secret. I mean,
Right.
but We don't want to be setting ourselves up for a goal we ain't even met.
Right.
So
Whatever I don't get, you guys, I mean, I'm thankful for what I get, and I'm not trying to think about what I can't get. They just gonna have to do something tomorrow.
yeah, but I don't think it's gonna be as bad as you think it is. That's my point to you.
Yeah.
And so let me go in here and do this because I just got in with my blind eyes. I shouldn't say that because I don't want to speak nothing like that into
No, please
existence.
don't speak it into existence.
You know. So what I'm gonna do is. So how much are you at right now?
371.
371. All right. All right, here we go right here. And then tell me where you're at after I said well, I should know how much it is now after this. Hold on one second. Cause we gotta get you at least in the building. We don't want them to be like, ma'am, do not come here until so okay, here we go. So let me go over to my Cash App. Can one of my mods, because I'm slow. Where's it at? Where's your Cash App again? I forgot it that quick.
It's
Hold on. Let me put in the amount first then. What is this right here? All right, make sure I'm doing this right. All right, so I'm about to say,
thank you, Cutie Pie.
hey, girl, I appreciate all y'all. Y'all know I appreciate y'all. Y'all don't even need to hear me say it. Y'all know I appreciate y'all. So just know that. All right, so oh, I got the note in the wrong where the name goes. You know, yeah, you know my eyes are bad. Ooh, child, that's not good. I'm just gonna put hearts because this is I told you, but I don't want to speak it into existence still.
Yes, ma'am.
So let me do the $. Just bear with me now. I'm gonna get it. I just had it in the wrong place. It wouldn't have let me go through anyways. It wouldn't have let me go through anyways.
Yes, we do appreciate her, Cutie Pie. I just pray that I didn't start anything, y'all. I didn't.
What you mean?
I know how, usually when someone helps somebody from the heart, you have others that'll try to come behind that see, that see that you have helped, but not necessarily that they need help. They just want it,
Hold on one second, okay? Just talk to the audience, but hold on one second, okay?
But y'all know what I mean. I feel bad because I know that Miss Davis usually don't do this, so I kind of feel bad that I may have started something. If y'all get what I'm saying, I feel like her messages is gonna be full. Like, well, you help this person, why can't you do it for me? Or, well, I need this, and that's what I feel bad about. I hope I didn't start anything.
You didn't start nothing because, like I said, I don't always do this, but I knew that my supporters would help me because I always make it clear to them I don't need your money.
Right.
I tell you, Press, I'm more of a giver than a receiver.
Yes, ma'am.
And if I haven't proved that to them today, I don't know what's gonna prove anything to them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know too many people that do this, especially when you're not used to. I don't even want them to give me. So but I'll help somebody else in a minute.
Right.
So all right, I got $BLOGGER, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and then I'm gonna put in 365. It's all one thing.
All one thing. Yes, ma'am.
All right. And I still, yeah, I put it in 365. Let me make sure, because I don't need to be putting in the wrong numbers
No, ma'am.
and sending that money to somebody else. Because my hands are kind of big too, so sometimes when you be hitting the thing,
Shoot, mine is too. I got man hands, honey.
yeah, me too. You know. So I put the $sign BLOGGER 365.
Mhm.
365. What'd I do? That's why I said I was gonna wait till I got off, because I'm all over the place here. Oh, I gotta hit hit. Listen, your last name is OW, right?
Uh-huh.
I just want to make sure I didn't hit the box. That's why.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me see. Confirm.
Thank you, sincere.
Let me make sure. Yep, I got it. So now just add up, and just after this comes through, yep, add it up now with that what I sent you, and you said Sincere sent you something.
Uh-huh.
All right, so then now take your time, because that Cash App adding up, it take a while. And you might even be at your goal for all you know. No, you would know. Trust me, you would know. Let me see. Where's
Thank you, Miss
I
Davis.
appreciate everybody that helped.
Thank you,
Everybody.
guys.
And
Thank
even
y'all.
if you didn't help, thank you for showing support by telling us she gonna be okay and she gonna get through it and all of that. You know, salute Cyrus.
Thank you. I have 421.
Oh, she's almost at 500. Ooh, child. So
Thank
you almost.
y'all.
It ain't no way, even whatever happens before this live's over, that them people will sit there and turn you away like that. I'm
They
sorry.
better not. Or else I'm gonna call you and be like, Miss Davis, they got me. Girl, they got me.
Well, listen, you make sure whatever happens, you do call me
Oh,
and
I
let me know
absolutely
what
will.
happened.
I'll let you know. Because I want you to
I appreciate.
update everybody in the chat and let
Yeah,
them know.
I definitely will know. As soon as you tell me, I'm gonna thank him. I'm gonna thank him like I'm in front of him. I'm kissing and loving all over him, and I'm gonna let him know thank you for doing what you did for uh, like I said, she's a content creator like myself. I call him my co-worker. That's respectfully,
Right.
and but sometimes you could become friends with people, you know, through situations like this. Something good can come
Absolutely.
out of it.
Right.
And I just hope that there's more. Maybe we could do some collabs together or something. But
Right.
like what we do this topic here.
Mm-hmm.
But
Absolutely.
like I said, collectively, if you can get people to help out, you can get to where you need to get to.
Right.
It says blast. I understand, but we did it for the heart. Yes, right, cutie. You right. You already know.
Man.
Yep, you sure did. So I appreciate you guys. I
Thank you
appreciate you guys.
guys.
And I also appreciate the ones that may not have had it or they did have it, but they just still was being a support system get with the encouraging words. Sometimes people need encouragement
Absolutely.
while they're trying to get, their life and stuff that they got going on in order. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you'll feel better tomorrow. Trust me.
Thank you guys. Thank y'all.
You
I
know?
just don't know. And you are right. Even the encouraging words make me feel so much better because looking at all the bashing and stuff,
Right.
you know, what I'm already going through and just seeing that there's actually people out there that does care,
Right.
that means more than you guys know.
Yep.
So I really appreciate it.
Yep. So listen, I'm about to get off, guys. Make sure you hit that like button on the way out. If you forgot to hit it, make sure you hit it, smash it. And make sure the replay game, which I know y'all will, look at the look at the video. And I really appreciate everybody that helped blast it for me.
Thank
You
y'all.
did that for me for blast it, and I appreciate that. And you
Thank
didn't
you,
have to do any of that. And I appreciate that, guys.
Thank
All right,
God.
we got to stick together when it's needed, not when people are abusing it. Because some people abuse this, but we ain't over here abusing nothing. Somebody needed a helping hand, and we gave them one. That's what we do over here. So I'm about to get off. Blast it. You're always welcome.
Thank you.
And yep. And you have a blessed night.
You too. You
All
guys
right.
too.
Okay. So I'll talk to you soon. Make
Okay.
sure you keep us in touch.
I will. I will.
Okay.
Thank you guys. Bye, y'all.
Okay. See you later. I love y'all. Stay blessed, and I'm out. Mwah. Bye for now. I'll be before I get off, let me just say we're back to our our regular scheduled program Monday. So don't get missing tomorrow. All right? We're gonna be back to our regular scheduled program tomorrow. I love y'all. Stay blessed, and I'm out. Mwah. Bye for now. I love you too, cutie pie.